Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Thursday and let's get right to the charts. As it is happening right now, guys, Bitcoin officially broke down below 70k and we are right now basically almost back into that previous range from the summer of 2024. You can see I have drawn the summer range right here, and basically our value area high is sitting at around 68.3k and our macro POC right here of the range is sitting at around 62.9, basically $63,000, and the value area low is sitting at $58,000. Now those are the next targets that we have. As you can see, after we broke down from this resistance into support flip that we had previously acting as resistance, as you can see basically the whole time right here, then we broke out, then it was support, and right now it was support again. But right now officially Bitcoin broke below this very important level and we are heading for the historical levels right here at the lows. Now I personally did buy some spot Bitcoin since this is very cheap prices, considering we are down around 45% from the all-time high. You do not want to be like Michael Saylor and buy basically the top. You want to buy when there are 40% of corrections for your spot holdings. Of course, this is not a financial advice, this is just what I did. Basically, if we get a pullback to around 60k, basically that would be the monthly support tree pivot, then we could potentially get like 20% relief rally towards like 77k again, basically something like same thing that we got here, big drop and then a relief. So right now we are getting big drop and then I would expect a relief back into these prices. So this could just repeat until the downtrend is broken. Of course, you have to follow the trend. The trend is your friend. And what I could be doing is, if we get like another like 36% correction, then we get another relief rally around 22%, and then we get like another big drop, like basically to the bottom, like another 40%. This is where I would be looking to accumulate again before price eventually does something like this and reverses the, of course we are potentially not going to go this low. I would be targeting like the lowest price where Bitcoin could go, in my opinion, would be that liquidation week of around 48k from the August of 2024, from the summer range job that we had right here for basically 200 days. So around 8 months we have been consolidating before Bitcoin broke out to the upside. And so right now the same thing could be basically repeating once we go back, if we go back into this range, of course. But as things are looking right now, this is a very possible to happen. So what I would be doing, I would not be looking for any longs until we get like a big liquidation week like the one that we got here. So maybe something that will shoot us straight down, and then we are looking at something like this. Also, something very important, you can see we are finally grabbing that liquidity that I talked about yesterday and in my previous videos, that we had this liquidity sitting just below us right here, this whole cluster that you are seeing right now. We are finally grabbing this, and this liquidity, oh boy, as you can see, it is continuing to basically 55k. This whole cluster is from 80k all the way down to 54k. This on the yearly time frame of the liquidation heatmap. So of course right here is the biggest confluence. Of course we could not we could basically leave some of the liquidity towards the downside, still hanging, but around to 61, 62 and 63k I do expect for us to potentially grab this remaining liquidity, even if we don't go below 60k yet. Before that relief rally happen, we could go down towards like 61k, and then we could see the relief rally actually happening. Stock market is also right now pushing towards the downside. As you can see, the S&P 500 just dropped below the yearly open level, so also very interesting to see. Ethereum also dropping below this support that we have right here, basically the lows from the 2025 summer. We are losing this level, and the next major area of support will be of course around this level, which is also our yearly support one, as you can see, and also this level from the tariff lows in April 2025. That would mean it could potentially drop 15 to like 20-30%. So basically somewhere around here we could be looking for a potential bottom for Ethereum. But as I said, if Bitcoin decides to go down and grab of this remaining liquidity that we have right here, we could very well see Ethereum and Solana and the other altcoins go even lower. Solana, basically it looks like we have the potential to go to like $47-48. Hype is still holding pretty well, as you can see. We are kind of struggling on the yearly pivot, and during this whole downtrend, guys, I am very surprised as how Hyperliquid, basically Hype, is holding well this level. Sui is basically back below $1, and we could be retesting the liquidation week that we had right here during the October 10th crash. XRP is also almost going to retest this liquidation week. The pump token, same thing, still remaining above the yearly open though, and most of the other meme coins are basically looking really bad, as you can see. But as I said, if Bitcoin decides to grab the liquidity and then have a relief rally, we could be seeing the meme coins and most of the altcoins have a nice relief up. Now, as for the open interest for Bitcoin, still very low. CVD has been going down basically for a couple of days right now. Nothing new here. We do have some decent volume. Fear and Greed Index, basically we are back in the trenches. You can see 11 extreme fear zone. Spot ETFs, we had another outflow yesterday with this time BlackRock selling as well. You can see the spot ETFs are having also, basically they are loading off their Bitcoin holdings, since they are, in my opinion, also seeing that the downtrend will continue and the 4-year cycle is still intact, and we are getting that 1 year of potential bear market. Long versus shorts ratio, we still have, as you can see, more sellers in the market on the major exchanges. Nothing new here. Funding rates starting to flip negative again for Bitcoin on the major exchanges, and we do have some news coming out today, 2 days later, due to the US government shutdown. We have JOLTS and we have unemployment claims. We also have inflation data coming out tomorrow, and Trump would be speaking, so this could give us some volatility in the market as well. And I think this covers it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.